Hey y'all, it is Coach Danny D, and y'all get a little bit of face today because I had a meeting um, outside of my workplace today, so I had, give you a little bit of face. All right, today I want to talk to you about that dream, that big, big, bold dream, right? We all have that dream that if the world were perfect, if there were no um, limitations, if there were no anything standing in our way, right? If there was no limits, no time constraints, no financial constraints, no anything, it's that dream that you really, 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 really want. And I talk to beautiful, brilliant, amazing women every single day. And for some reason, I guess I'm that dream whisperer. People always end up sharing that dream with me. And I love to see how people light up when they talk about their dream. My husband always teases me about when I'm talking about business and growth and people finding their voices, especially women. He's like, I know that from across the room, I know that that's what you're talking about right now because of how your face lights up. That's my thing. That's my dream. My dream is helping as many women as possible see themselves, be themselves, and live that life where they are enjoying their life. They are killing it at all areas of their life, but in a way that is peaceful and brings them joy and fulfillment. That is my dream. That is the thing that gets me excited. That is the thing that, gets me going every day. That's why I do what I do, right? That's my dream. And that's what I'm working towards. What is yours? Share it in the comments. DM me if you want to. But what is that dream? What is that big thing that you really, really want, that your whole demeanor changes when you talk about it? What is the dream? And some of you know that dream, but you keep pushing it down. You keep hiding it. You keep, you talk about it, but you don't talk about it because you don't want to get excited about it, because for some reason you don't believe that it can happen. And there's various reasons why you may think that. It may be because of your current situation. It may be because you're trying to do this grown up thing and you got responsibilities and you can't just throw caution to the wind. Whatever your reasoning is that you keep hiding that dream, this is not that moment. This moment is the moment for you to lock in and identify what that dream is. I want you to I'm so serious about the fact that I want you to reply to this post, reply with a video, however you want to do it. But I want you to respond with what that dream is. What is the big dream that you are dreaming? Don't worry about what it sounds like. Don't worry about, if you think it's silly or if you think that it can never happen. I just want you to, for a moment, to live in the possibility of that dream. That's what I want to know. So that's the first part, is just I want you to share with me what that dream is. What is that thing that you really, really want? Really, really, really connect with, really are in heavenly space, when you are doing that thing, and I'm honestly, it geeks me out to see someone in their element, in their zone. Like, when I see people doing the thing that they really love to do, it's just a different energy, and it is really cool to see someone in that space, operating in that space. But a lot of times we don't believe that we can have that thing, that we can accomplish that dream, and that doubt or that disbelief has been keeping that dream locked up in a closet, and it's still like, it's beaming through. If you've seen like some of the movies where you can see the lights on in the closet, it's still beaming through in the closet. We keep trying to lock it up, but it keeps trying to get out, and it's going to keep trying to get out. Spoiler alert. I've experienced it in my own life where I've tried to push it to the side, It's going to keep trying to get out. So what is that big dream? Share with us in the the comments, or if you want to be shy about it, DM me. I don't care. I just want to know, what's your big dream? And I want you to just contemplate for me. Once you have had a moment to sit in that dream for at least 10-15 minutes first, right? Pause this video, come back to it. Once you've had a moment to really sit in that dream, why is it that you're not pursuing it? That's question 2. Very fascinated, because we all have the different reasons, the different stories that we tell ourselves about what can happen and what can't happen. But I want you to embrace the dream. It's springtime right now. It's my favorite time of year, so I'm cutting up because it's springtime. But I want you to embrace the dream. I want you to get into it, sit in it, love that dream. But I also want you to start thinking realistically about the story that you're telling yourself about why you can't have the dream. Because that story is where we need to start to break down. That story is where we need to start really thinking, being strategic. I am a mastermind brainstormer. So, I had a conversation with someone just this week, and they were like, well, I like this, but I really love this. And I'm like, and what's stopping you, right? And I know that sometimes that question seems a little flip, because it's like, well, life, I got, responsibilities, things, but there is a path. There is a path to the dream, right? But sit in the dream. Let the dream shine down on you. Let the ray of sunshine of that dream just sit into your soul, because something about the hope of that dream is so empowering, even before you start the journey. But again, we starting today with, what is the dream? Share the dream with me. And if you extra bold, you want the extra credit, because I know I got a lot of high achievers in my audience. If you want that extra credit, tell me why you're not pursuing a dream, and be honest. Be really, really honest. Why aren't you pursuing a dream? Because there's usually some block that's telling you, no, I can't do this because, right? And maybe we can figure out that because, and get you on the path to your purposeful work, so that you can be doing that thing that you dream about, that beautiful, bright, shiny dream. All right, y'all. I'll be back. Coach Danny D here, your Work with Ease coach. You can always find me at CoachDannyD.com, and we can have this conversation on a deeper level. Or you can join my Facebook community, so that you can, stay connected, and we can have these conversations and figure some things out, because I want to see every one of you pursuing that dream and living that joyful, fulfilled life that you deserve. Bye, y'all.